What's going on, it's Chris, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're back with part 7 in the Fortnite LEGO City series here on the channel. And today's video, we're going over, showcasing something I've been working on over a week, what I call Rebellion Canyon. Overall, the overall idea is kind of like a post-apocalyptic, like a rebellion city that's starting to pick up and rebuild after the destruction of their original base of operations or city or village, which we're gonna get to in part 8, which is kind of like the area I'm thinking about doing over there. So we'll get that in the next video. Now, story-wise and the overall idea for this, if you haven't been watching the series, basically this rebellion is a part of the Fox clan, and their original village was destroyed by the Ice King, who's on a revenge streak to basically claim his original kingdom, which we saw in part 1 and 2, and especially part 5, being rebuilt by the Fox clan and Wayne Enterprises to be a brand new city. And the Ice King isn't really that happy, and he's trying to kind of take back what he believes is his. But we're back, but this is a village in the canyon, so why is the Ice King invading it? Mostly because their connections to the Fox clan, pretty much. But getting right into it, the overall inspiration for this is when I saw the car update, and I kind of want to do something based on Fallout or post-apocalyptic themed. And I say the project definitely evolved, and I'm proud of the way it did evolve as I've been making it. As you see, there's stilts all over the place, and that was kind of something happened after this build. This is the first building I made, and I had a blast making it. Now, something I love about this, and this is probably one of my favorite features about this build, is this glacier right here. I think it's glacier or something. The way it's like in the middle of the bridge makes it look amazing, and I absolutely love it. I just wanted to say that before we actually get looking at the build. Now, for the interiors, there's not much in the interiors. I just want to briefly say that because I wanted to stray away what we did in the previous parts, which made more modern theme stuff, especially in part 5. We made actual modern looking interiors, and I wanted to stray away from that and kind of make something a bit more, well, post-apocalyptic. So over here we got like beds and stuff, just boxes all over the place, trash cans. You're gonna see this a lot because to me it reminds me a lot of Fallout. We got a lot of bookshelves, some like fire things going on here. The bridges are scattered. There's a lot of stuff going on. And you'll see here, this is one of the main design techniques I wanted for this build specifically, because you got like the barrels, and I wanted it to just kind of look like a bit like a path of stuff cluttered all over the place. And of course you got like sentient green chairs sitting on chairs. If you want to know why, I definitely recommend watching part 6 of the series. As it was more of a joke video that I had a blast making, and if you guys watched that, I hope you guys did enjoy it too. But go over here, there's like more boxes and stuff, and yeah, there's like a shelf going on right here. And like I mentioned before, there's just a lot of like clutter all over the place to kind of give a vibe of like kind of scavengers and stuff like that. People who are trying to rebuild and stuff. Now over here, you got like a lot of lights and stuff, and a little sitting area, which you can sit sideways for some reason. Not asking questions. I just want to say that's something you can do. Of course, you got a little food cart going on out here, and a little light going on here. Now, something I was thinking about doing, I think I'm gonna do this when we get to like part 8, and probably in the next video. But basically, I'm thinking about connecting the next 2 villages because originally I wanted to get that done in this video, but I think it'd be more fun to kind of flesh that out as a full-on village. But I'm thinking about kind of connecting it in some way, either as like a boat transport or something. If we can create like a custom boat kind of gets there, or like a zipline system that gets over there, I think it'd be kind of cool. But going up here, there's not much to say about this interior, but the build itself, the idea was I kind of wanted to make it like a roof that is like a roof going this direction and a roof going that direction, but it's like the heights are different. It was definitely a challenge, but I think it turned out very well. Of course, as you see, this is the only building. I think this is like the only the original buildings here, as you see, they actually use these like wooden things. I kind of steered away from that in like the these buildings here, and I just went for the fallen shack feel. But yeah, these builds are basically unique because these are already only builds that use the traditional pillars on the sides, which is kind of a neat fact that even I didn't even realize because I thought for a while, I don't know, I just got distracted. But basically over here you got like a bookshelves, so you got some stuff going on for the interior, and yeah. Besides that, there's like boxes. There's, like I said, there's not much going on in the interior because I definitely wanted to stray away from what we did previously. And over here, I was originally planning on adding another building, but I decided to not to, so this is an open fence right over. Fence. 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 So one of them was a fence. Okay, Chris. Fence. Oh my god. But yeah. Now going over here, we basically have a lot more clutter on the bridge going on here. Now, originally I was gonna add another stairway similar to that, but I thought it would be more fun to basically make the whole village out of stilts, as I mentioned before. So over here is kind of like where the villager places, the villager center is. So there's like boxes, tables, cloth around. There's just a lot of boxes, and of course the main thing over here. Now this being here did cause some actual trouble when I was actually building the build, as I could not place a wall here due to how the build is, and how much the limits of the actual town center is. And of course it won't let me build here, so I had to do just fences because it is a millicenter off from where it would let me build. Of course, you got some pillars going on and stuff going on here. Now, this way is a bridge leading to the courthouse, which is another cool build. I actually really like the logo I made for it. But this is where it's not like a courthouse. It's more of like a meeting place, if I'm being honest. Something that you would find in camps or something. Especially if you go especially a youth camp is the best example I can give, where they have like the buildings where you just meet at times. And basically this would basically where they get their meetings for the rebellion to group up at and talk about their mission plans and stuff like that. And I overall am very proud of this. Of course, you get the fish and no ram llama floaty, but you got a lot of storage and stuff going on here and boxes because of course they're just moving in. They're rebuilding and stuff going on here. Now, as I mentioned before, this roof is a bit different from the other roofs, and the reason why is because Bruce Wayne is, like I mentioned before, Bruce Wayne is funding them. They're funding the whole operation here, and that's of course they're Fox Clan, so they have a lot of transitional stuff going on here, but you get some higher tech stuff going on as well, as you can see here. So that's kind of a detail I want to add for the lore. You'll see that again over there when we get to this building right there, and of course the big door right there. Now going on over here, we got the restaurant. This is a Dirt Burger restaurant here in the city. It's not specifically Dirt Burgers, but it is Dirt Burger. But we got some water bucket here. It's kind of saying basically saying that the place has been basically leaking when it rains, which is probably more of a good thing because it is a desert after all. So they probably want to get as much water as they can. You know what I mean? Because they have to get it off the cactus unless. But this way, there's kind of a stairway going down, and there's some kind of technology. You got some oven, you got some sinks, which are definitely rustic design, more of something that I want to do for this build, and the fridge, and of course the little drink dispenser. Now over here, you got more tables. I kind of wanted to stray away from the Dirt Burger tables that you got in the actual prefab and the Lego kits, and I kind of want to do something a bit more rustic and falloutish or scavengerous. Kind of more put together. So you got some more wooded stuff, and of course this chair looks, I guess someone got jealous how fancy this chair was because they broke the top half of the chair, and yeah, kind of shows how the rebellion does not like people one-upping them, I guess. I don't know, someone got jealous, I don't know. But of course you got a lot of these armor things here. You're gonna see a lot of those around, basically simplifying the armor that the rebellion will wear. We go downstairs, you got a lot of these little stair routes that you can come up and down for the civilians of the rebellion rebellion camp, which is pretty cool, and it's a very good way for people to get around. Now going this way, we have what I consider to be the knights, or the people that the watchmen, not talking about the comic series, the people that watch over the citizens of the rebellion, the main knights, or the guards, pretty much the watchmen guards as I call them. But they basically watch over the citizens at night. They got a little lounge chair during the day if they want to kind of do a tan or something. You never know. They got a composter from the big mechanical update, and of course you got some more armor, a lot of armor in here. You got some test dummies, you got more clutter going on here. And downstairs you got you got a more clutter going on here in storage, and a ladder, and of course you got some more barrels and stuff, and a little sitting area for the guards to kind of sit and take a break at, and read a book and possibly watch TV right there, which is pretty cool. And you got a little like area where they can store stuff going on right there. Now over here you got more another one of these, which is pretty cool. And now a top little secret thing here is, as I mentioned before, Bruce Wayne funds it all. And if you read stuff like Batman, any Batman media, you know Batman likes having secret hideouts. And especially if you read Court of Owls, you would know Batman was planning on basically building Gotham City, a new Gotham City, but secretly adding a lot of Batman hideouts around the city. You would know they likes having secret places to watch over a world. So in here we got like a secret Batcave, and I want to make a full-on Batcave. I had a blast making this. Okay, I just want to say I had an absolute blast making this layer here. But something I want to do is I want to make like but this is like a miniature Batcave, and something I do want to do is actually make a full-on Batcave eventually. I think that'd be sick. But it's kind of the city setup here, the monitor setup here is definitely similar to what you would see in the Wayne Manor from Part 5 in the actual mascot city area that we built. And of course, you got a crafting station. You got a little llama here. You got a lot of boxes and stuff. Because I'm basically saying it's like a year 1, year 2 Batman, so he doesn't have that much, not like a lot of tech stuff going on. But he is definitely up there. He's the greatest detective after all. And he does have a way of planning. So I'm planning eventually to make a full-on Batcave. That might make it like a full-on video by itself. I think that'd be cool. But he has little places to make his gadgets and stuff. It's absolutely cool. I'm loving it. And yeah, I had a blast making this. Of course, there's not a lot of tech stuff. You got lanterns. You got like a little floodlights going on right there. And yeah, it's a little miniature Batcave. And I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. I absolutely love this area. I know I'm kind of just like freeballing it, but it's incredible. But going over here, we now have the our buildings. This is probably like the final main building actually of this area, where it's like kind of like a kind of sleeping area for the villagers to stay at. There's not much to say about it. There's like some like shelves where some potions are, some bookshelves, and some more stuff too. But yeah, I actually really enjoy it. You got a lot of like stuff going on here, and crafty stuff. You got a kitchen over there, and yeah, it's not much to say. There's not much for the interior, like I was mentioned before. There's a lot of beds for the people to sleep at, and yeah, and more like lights going on over here. But with that being said, that's about it. And also we got some like cars here for the rebellion to when they're going on their like runs to get loot and supplies. So there's a lot of those going on here, and so we also, I was gonna add like one of the bigger cars to make it look like this, like how they like transport supplies to the outpost. However, when I was bringing it over here, it destroyed itself. It like self-destructed, and I was like kind of laughing at it. It was actually hilarious. But over here you got a little farmer area, which doesn't make sense because there is no sunlight. They're blocked, but who knows? It could be artificial light that they're bringing in here. I don't know. But this is where they'll get all their crops and stuff. There's a lot of crops. But yeah, and there's also like a little fountain as well, which is pretty cool. But with that being said, that is about it for the main build itself. But yeah, like I mentioned before, this whole video basically progressed by itself. The original idea is I wanted to make a full-on village, and I don't know if I'm gonna even show this. But in part 6, I did have like a lot of like there was this like unused segment where I was destroying the whole map, and I wanted to kind of use a similar technique where basically there was gonna be destroyed buildings, kind of make it look like post-apocalyptic, as I mentioned before. And I wanted to do that here, but as the build kind of progressed itself, I kind of leaned to more the idea of like a city on stilts, and it gave me like Ninjago, like the Ghost Season of Ninjago vibes, where basically you have the city of stilts. I think that's literally what it's called, and that's where the final battle took place, and that was the vibe that it kind of reminded me of, and I really prefer that more over the just post-apocalyptic idea, which we might be using for the next video. However, I think for this, like, me doing what I did worked out way more than if I just went like a destroyed village as post-apocalyptic looking thing. And yeah, I absolutely enjoy it. Like, I love like a lot of the stuff I did for this build. You're from like the symbolism of like the tech stuff, just in case like they ever release mega city looking stuff in Lego Fortnite. We can definitely make like a cool looking area for that. To make a look at the Fox Clan and Bruce Wayne's like agreement to make like a futuristic area actually works well. And I hope they release a Batman Beyond skin in Fortnite. I'm just saying, that gives me hope for Batman Beyond. I'm a massive Batman Beyond fan. Like Batman Beyond's amazing, probably one of my favorite versions of Batman. And ever since they released Spider-Man 2099 last year, I was like, we need Batman Beyond. We need Batman Beyond in Fortnite. That would be absolutely sick. And I don't know. I have hope because Batman Beyond's returning in the Part 2 of Crisis on Infinite Earths that's releasing on the 23rd this month. I'm pumped for that. But yeah, I think it'd be sick if they release a Batman Beyond skin. I know I just went off, but like seeing the like storyline stuff going on with Bruce Wayne and the Fox Clan going on here, and then having like the secret little miniature bat base right there. The bat base is one of my favorite parts. I'm being flat honest. And also the funny Easter eggs, the green chairs as well is my favorite things to make as well. There's a lot of fun parts, and the development of this like part of the series was definitely fun. But I hope you guys did enjoy it as much as I did. Really do. If you guys want to see more of me talking about how like my thought process and how like the video did come to make as I do it, let me know in the comments, because that's something I definitely enjoyed doing in this part. I really like just talking about like how the video changed from what it was gonna be. It was amazing. I absolutely had a blast. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you guys did, please consider leaving a like, and if you do, please consider subscribing for more Lego City content just like this, and Minecraft as well, and other creative stuff, as I was mentioned before. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. I'll see you all next time. Peace out, everyone.